I have a tip or a procedure to show you. See how this molding wraps around the column and it goes on top of the hearth? Well, to make it easier on the hearth people, I didn't know that it was gonna be just straight like that between the two columns, otherwise I would have installed it already when I was installing the whole unit. So because of that, I tend to leave the molding off. This one I tend to leave it off because sometimes it's easier for the solid surface people to go before us. It's easier to cut wood than it is stone. Anyways, if I would have known that it was gonna be just like that and it was gonna be before the face of this, I would have installed it before them. But now it's done, right? It's a done deal. Anyways, what I want to show you is how we bring the piece. This is the piece. It has extra material to the back. It has extra material to wrap around the column over here. And also it has extra material highways. And it's gonna go over here. Okay. So now that I'm ready to install it, I need to cut it to fit exactly over there. That's one thing. The other thing is that I don't want to shoot any nails through the face because it's finished. It's finished all the way around. It's lacquer, satin, really nice and smooth. So I don't want to have to, patty stick the nails, the nail holes, or having to touch it up. So what I'm gonna do is take the dimension from the talking face to the face of this one. I already have it over here. Then I took the dimension from the back to here, and I have that dimension over here. That's another thing. I also didn't know how this was going to be done, so I didn't put my piece in. I let them put their stuff. So now I'm gonna go ahead and cut these two pieces plus the height of it right there. I'm gonna go ahead and do that outside, and then the last thing I'm gonna show you is how or what I use and do in order to make the seams disappear without involving any off-color caulking and also without involving painting. The unit is done, and as you see, the client has already started putting stuff away. So I don't want to make any extra messes, extra dust over here. And to do that, I use a custom-made caulking. I'll show you ahead. Okay, I'm ready to cut the piece that I was showing you, and the idea is that I'm gonna get rid of this bottom section over here, this bottom section, and then this return, this section over here up to here, and the bottom. So I'm able to use the chop saw a little bit for some of the cuts, like this one over here. I'm gonna put this spacer. Let me move the camera so you can take a look at what I'm doing. So I'm gonna be cutting this line. I know it's a little bit hard to see from that angle right there. So for this cut not to be dangerous on me, I put the block past half of this piece that was gonna fall over. Being half that way, it forces this block to come this way. That's how I reduce the risk on going the other way, going over here and pinching the saw with the other one and probably damaging my piece, or even worse, uh, having an accident. Then I have this other section over here. This is a little bit easier because it fits like this, just a regular molding. I got that part. Now is the fun part. I have to cut the bottom. Okay, I do that by freehand with my skill saw. Okay, I will go in a little bit of an angle. I won't go past the end over here. Then I'm gonna go straight. Then I'm gonna go straight, and then I'm gonna go with my belt sander. Okay, I have the height of the piece is right now. Now I have to go and figure out the notch that I'm gonna be doing. I think it's somewhere over here and all the way to the back, so I have to remove the bottom portion of this. So I'll go inside and just mark where I have to cut, and I'll be back to keep cutting this off. Okay, so I went and marked the inside, so I have to cut right here, and then I have to transfer this line all the way to the back. There it is, and get rid of this. Now my cut has to be clean, the end result has to be clean. So what I do in these cases is I go with my skill saw, my circular saw, go a little bit in an angle, and then I stay away probably 1/16, 1/8 from my line all the way up to here, and then I finish it off with the belt sander. I'm close to the line, so now I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna break the piece, and I'm gonna finish it off with my oscillator tool. Okay, so now I can break this piece, break it off. There is a little bit of material at the corner over there. I'm gonna remove that with my oscillator tool. I also sometimes I modify my blades, like this one for example, with the grinder. Just angle it a little bit so I can reach places that are otherwise hard to reach with the normal blade. Okay, so I got the bulk of the stuff off. Now it's a matter of sanding everything to the line. Okay, so it's good enough. Most of it is really clean. Just this corner I couldn't reach it with the sander, but it's really close. I'm gonna go ahead and with a file just get rid of this bump over here, and that should be good. Okay, so I'm ready to fit it in, and like I was saying at the beginning, I don't want that shoot through the face of this finished product to hold it over there. So what I'm gonna do is it's really tight over here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the activator spray with the super glue kind of thing. I'm gonna put a little bit over here. This is just serving as a clamp, and then a little bit over here at the back. That's it. Yeah, it'll cover it. And then I apply a little bit of the activator on my second piece. Okay, that'll do the trick. Go in. It's gonna be really tight over here. The front. There it goes. Okay, hold it for a couple of seconds. So it's pretty good as it is right now, but I'm still gonna put caulking. Let me give you a close up. So I still want to put caulking underneath at the bottom, and then also over here at the top. But I want the caulking to be the same color, so it doesn't look like I did something extra after everything was done. So let me show you what I have. Take a look at what I have over here. This is fantastic. I went to Home Depot and I ordered two different samples, one for a different client. Today I am at Kane, which is this one. And what I did was I took a piece of wood from, leftover. I took it to Home Depot, and this piece of wood is from my cabinets. So it was made with lacquer. It was painted with lacquer. But they do a really good job at Home Depot matching the color with a latex sample. And this is about, I don't know, $4. Okay, so I use this to create my own caulking. This is fantastic. This is the part that I really love. I bought a 6-pack box because it's cheaper this way, and it comes with caulking. It's exact color from Sashko syringe, and the activator, the hardener. So this thing is pretty liquid. I think it is. Yeah, yeah. You can feel the liquid inside right now. So the instruction says draw up 30 milliliters, I believe it is, of paint. Okay, so 30 milliliters, and then apply it to the tube, shake it by hand at least 60 seconds, and then open the thickener and squeeze the entire contents into the cartridge. So basically, after applying this, shake it by 60 seconds, then apply the whole activator, and then it says shake it again by hand at least 60 seconds, and then it says wait 30 minutes for the caulk to fully thicken. Okay, and then the caulking is ready. So let's do it. Okay, it has a cap over here. Unscrew it, and then let's shake. That's about 30. So then apply to this. Hopefully I don't make a mess over here. Uh-oh, making a mess. Okay, so I just pushed it a little bit harder into the caulking tube. It's going in. Okay, it's in. It's in there. Let me just grab a rag so I can be cleaning this thing. I don't have any right now. Oh well. Let's clean it with a finger. The paint part is done. That's all I needed it. 30 millimeters. Okay. Put the cap back on. And then shake it. 60 seconds. That's plenty. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and open up the tube. There it goes. I was just waiting for the tip to get clear. Okay, so now I'm gonna open a hole on the hardener, the activator. There it goes, and then squeeze the whole thing in. There it goes. It's pretty liquid. Whole thing in. So I don't know if you can see that. Okay, it's gone. Nothing left. Okay, so now shake it. 60 seconds. Okay, I'll be back in 30 minutes. It says let it rest for 30 minutes. So have more stuff to do inside. Okay, almost 1 hour. So what I forgot to mention is that this thing also comes with the tips. It already has a hole. Okay, so let's open it up. So I'm gonna squeeze just a little bit just to get rid of any thin fluid. There it goes. Nice. Perfect. Yeah, it became paste. Perfect. Beautiful product. Now it's time to go and apply it inside. Let's go. Thank you for watching.